We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. How you loving, Emily?
Hi.
How you loving?
I am loving well. I'm feeling amazing today. Today has been an incredible day.
What was incredible about today?
The sun was shining in Cleveland. This was our third day in a row where it was almost 70. I went to a
Oh,
new spa that just opened up that is open air. You get pedicures and it has a full bar.
oh,
So
wait a
that
minute. A
was
bar and a pedicure, and it's outside.
it's called Manifest Manicure and Mixology.
Oh,
So
I
it
love
was
it.
a complete vibe.
Oh, I love it. It's a whole vibe. Oh,
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So we're talking about beauty in Bali. We're talking about beauty in Bali. Two of my favorite things to talk about.
Yes.
Two of my favorite things to talk about. So, family, let's first do the particulars before we dive straight headlong into this conversation. Is first of all, I'm Reverend Valerie Love. If you're brand new here, this is Valerie Love TV, and this is the Inspired Life. So I teach about spirituality, metaphysics, money, all of those kinds of things, luxury travel. We lead retreats all over the world to Egypt, Greece, Italy, Sedona. Where else, Harmony? We're Thailand,
Yeah, we
Bali,
cannot forget Thailand, Dubai several times, Greece was
Dubai,
amazing, Egypt. You went to Egypt a few times, Peru.
Peru. Oh my God, Peru. Oh, we've had many journeys to Peru for plant medicine. So we're doing something that we've never done before. We're giving away a retreat to Bali, a retreat valued at $5,500. And if you know Reverend Valerie Love, you know that Reverend Valerie Love does not give away things like that. So I'm stretching out of my comfort zone. I'm stretching. Oh, you muted. Unmute yourself.
I am so happy for whoever this winner is because I know how life changing it's going to be. For whoever God has already predestined to be that winner, it's going to be blow up tuition for them this whole entire year. All of 2024 is going to be incredibly amazing right on into 2025. So, whoever this person is, I know what life is about to look like because I know what types of retreats Rev puts on and I know what comes from it. So, I'm just excited for whoever is the winner.
So, can we talk first for a minute about what we do at Soul Excursions and what kind of treats we do? Oh, isn't that amazing? Let go my ego. Isn't that amazing? Look at all the family peeps coming in, all our peeps coming in. So, here's the kind of retreats that we do. And I was watching Seth Godin the other day, and Seth Godin said something really powerful. He was talking about marketing. And he said, you have to be clear on what you do. And if you are, then you are sending referrals to other people in your industry that don't do what you do. So, for instance, if you want a boucation, that's not what we do. Sydney, how you loving? How you loving? How you loving? So, on our retreats, it's not a boucation. We don't do that. Um, if you want a friends and family trip, we don't do that. If you want a girlfriend's getaway, we don't do that. If you want, family take the kids to Disney, we don't do that. We do transformational retreats, means you walk in, and when you walk out, your DNA is different. The molecules vibrate differently. Your whole beingness is changed. Now, we're going to take some cute pictures, yes? And we're going to have some fabulous food, yes? And we're going to get the massages. Oh, baby, we're going to do all of that. And
Yes.
you are going to be so changed when you leave the retreats that we do, that you won't even recognize yourself. That's what we do. We do transformational travel. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And I've been doing this now coming up on 19 years. June will make 19 years of leading retreats all over the world. Next year will be my 20-year anniversary. And I'm telling y'all right now, my 20-year anniversary of being a teacher and a speaker started in April of 2004. And I promise you, if y'all don't come to my 20-year anniversary, I'm about to show you my 20-year anniversary right now. If you don't come to my 20-year anniversary next year in Dubai, I'm going to come to your house and beat you 40 lashes with a wet spaghetti. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. So I want you to go to valerielove.com. And when you go to valerielove.com, Global events. That's where you're going to see all of the events. We're not here tonight to sell you retreats. We're here to tell you how you can win a retreat. So I'm just going to drop this link in the chat, and that's how you can see all the places where we are going. And we are cooking up 2025 destinations as we speak. Harmony, you got my messages earlier, right? Wink, wink. You
I
on
got
it.
it, baby. I'm on it.
I know you are. I know you are. So it's just, it's I don't know. I don't really have any words for describing how our retreats are. They're just so transformational. They're so moving. We were just in Miami for the plant medicine. That was like head explode, right?
That
Shrooms.
was quite the experience in Miami, one that I'm so grateful for. And it's like every retreat, how we say every retreat is different, but every retreat has great transformation for everyone involved. I remember my first retreat with the community with Rev, we were in Sedona. And when I tell you, that was in 2016 of December, my 2017, my life completely changed. So when we say you don't recognize yourself, I went from having a good old government job, quote unquote, for 13 years to not having any job in 2017 by choice. And that's one of the things that we always see in this community is transformation that looks like freedom, true freedom for everyone that walks into it. So some like I felt like a bird in a cage. I felt trapped. I felt all of those things when I had my job that everyone was clapping for me. But I didn't even realize I was never trapped because the door was always open. So sometimes we just forget to walk through it. And when we talk about transformation in your life will not look the same after you leave a retreat, that is true. It's not anything that we're just saying. No, I've walked the walk, and most of the people in our community, after leaving a retreat, their life just is completely different in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Okay, now I have a question. Can I get a vote for everybody that's watching this video? Can you either live or on the replay? Can you tell me if I'm wearing pajamas? Because my daughter, I got this top and matching pants, and my daughter was like, "Mom, it's giving leisure loungewear. It's giving loungewear." And I'm like, I thought it was giving jailbird because it got the stripes. So I bought this outfit from, and it has the matching pants. I don't have the matching pants on today. Today I just have on black pants, but it has matching pants. And it has this around the cuff too at the bottom of the pants. And so y'all give me just tell me in the in the chat, is this giving loungewear or is this because I want y'all to know I'm not coming to y'all tonight with my pajamas on.
Honestly, I didn't even categorize it at all until you asked. And I'm like, oh, I guess I can see how it could look like loungewear.
Yeah,
But it
that's
looks
what
like
Veronica's.
a classy business top, like one that you would wear to a board meeting. But then after you said it, I'm like, well, maybe, especially if it has matching pants.
Yes, it has matching pants. Yes, yes, it has matching pants. Loungewear. Yolanda is giving loungewear. Then, if it's giving loungewear, then we just gonna all relax and we just gonna sip our tea, our kombucha, and we're gonna have this kickback conversation. Smoke your weed, whatever you do, eat your shrooms, whatever you do. Okay, whatever you do. So, beauty. We are on What is Beauty again. Are you ready? No, Danelzia said no, the top is cute. Oh, I love kombucha too. We're on Beauty again, Harmony. We are on Beauty again. So let's get into it. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. So let's go on
Let's
screen.
get it.
Let's go on screen share and show the family what we talking about. What we talking about tonight. This is going to be so amazing. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so amazing. I am the same as Harmony. Didn't think of it until you mentioned it. Okay, I should have kept my mouth shut then. Okay, let's get over here. The What is Beauty tour is back. Did you love What is Beauty? Ah! Ah! Look at the picture from us, and this is one of the events. Some of the folks at the What Is Beauty, some of the gorgeous goddesses at the What Is Beauty event in 2018. Can you believe it's been 6 years since we did the What Is Beauty campaign to 5 cities? New York City, this is the New York City event. New York City, DC, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Miami. It's been 6 years.
It's so hard to believe that 6 years have passed already, but I can honestly say this has been the best 6 years of my life. It really has.
Oh my goodness. Do you remember when we took this
I
outside?
remember in Atlanta.
Oh my goodness, at the Atlanta event before we went in and served the audience. That audience in Atlanta was incredible.
Yes, they
Okay,
were.
so what is, and this is telling you how you are going to be able to win the retreat in Bali. We're going to show you step by step. You are going to love it. If you are ready to step into your iconic goddess, if you are ready, this is for you. If you are ready to activate and unleash sexual energy, we've got to amp up the Punani power, baby. Remember, we had the Punani power retreat, right? So that you can embody the iconic goddess, you must have your sexuality and sensuality intact, baby. You got to have orgasms, right? Orgasms is where it's at, let me tell you. Everybody knows that. If you are ready to uplevel your self-care rituals, maybe they're barely there or you don't have time, you are ready to enter your soft life. I'm talking about the absolute up level. Your adornment could use a major up level. You know, sometimes we see women walking around in sweatpants. They're walking around in bonnets on their head. No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with a bonnet on your head. If you love it, go for it. You know, I'm not trying to start no controversies. Yet we do notice that sometimes women don't always adorn themselves the way they could, face jewels or whatever the fabulousness is for you. You look in the mirror and you wonder where your 20 something fiery, take no prisoners, conquer the world self is gone, and you want her back. You want that biatch back, right? You're ready to be irresistibly desirable again, or irresistibly desirable if you've never done it. How about leaning into being irresistibly desirable and having men or women or whomever your choice is, or both or none, irresistibly desirable to yourself? Are you ready to be sexier than ever? You know, the root of your life and soul purpose is sexual energy. Okay. And you want to access and you want to express that radiant, healthy vitality. In short, you're ready for sexy, healthy beauty. You're going to hear us talk about that over and over and over again. Put those 3 words in your in your vernacular: sexy, healthy beauty. Of course, if you are a coach, if you are an author, a retreat leader, a holistic healer, and you love working with women and vitalize that sexy, healthy beauty, this is for you and your clients. So, what do you want to say, Harmony, about this before we go any further into what is beauty and what we got going on with how you can win the Bali retreat, how you can come to an event if you desire, and how you can be in the book?
Well, I just want to say that our first What is Beauty tour was fire. Every city that we went to was packed. Every city that we went to, the vibe was just so amazing. Energy was high. Every city that we went to, books were selling out. The events were selling out in every city. So I cannot, yeah, look at all those people. I believe that was in Atlanta.
That was Atlanta. Yes.
Yes. We had
So fun.
we had fashion shows at every event. We had speakers at every event. Lunch. It was just an incredible time. And when Rev said, "Let's bring What Is Beauty back again," and I was all for it because I remember what kind of year it was in 2018. It was just filled with purpose. It was filled with fulfillment. It was filled with excitement. And when she was reading over the website, I was like, "Ooh, sexual energy!" Like
Yes.
when we hear that, we don't hear it often enough. So many people suppress that sexual energy, and they really don't up level their lives when all it simply takes is tapping into that sexual energy. And one of the things that we have to remember is the sexual energy, it does create all of life and all of what we create in general. So I'm all for it. I'm glad that is one of the things that we are speaking about this go round, because I really do feel like that's a subject that people are so hush hush about and they don't like talking about it. And really, in other countries, it's already something that people are tapped into. So I feel like once our group of people get tapped into that sexual energy and we start talking about it more and normalizing it, I can see a lot of people's lives changing on so many levels, even with just that.
Hello. Do you notice how different we look even now from the What is Beauty event? This was the What is Beauty event in Cleveland. Do you notice that all of us look so much more, what's the word I want to use? We just
Ascendant.
look different now, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we look different. That's the New York event again. So fun. There's the Miami event. Remember, we were dancing to that location at the Miami event. Fire, fire.
Yes, it was.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
look at you. Okay.
Yeah, this was me before I put my makeup on. And then this was afterwards. I decided to get some pink lashes. I didn't quite love the look after I'd finished everything, but hey, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. There we are in Cleveland. There we are in Atlanta. Just an incredible, incredible experience. Okay, so let's talk about how you're going to win this trip to Bali. You are going to win the trip to Bali by entering a beauty challenge. Now, like I said, if you want to get all the details, if you want to see this page where I am right now, all you do is text us. Just text the word beauty to 844-947-6730. Pardon me. Text the word beauty, one word. Now, if you have ever sent a text to us before and then you texted stop, which I'm A-OK with, because if you don't want to get text, just text stop and we won't ever text you again. You will have to text start in order for us to text you again, because we will not text you, right, if you said stop. Now, if you never said stop, then just text the word beauty to 844-947-6730, and it's going to take you to the page to see how you can be in the beauty challenge to win the Bali retreat. Okay, the Bali retreat. So let's talk about this beauty challenge. So the theme of the beauty challenge is flower crowns. Don't we love flower crowns? Don't we love flower crowns?
Yes.
Don't we love flower crowns?
We love the flower crowns. And I remember when we did our first challenge, like the ladies that came with their flower crowns, it was just amazing, the looks that were submitted for our first challenge.
Speaking of which, how about I share some right now?
Love.
Look at Ashley. Is that incredible? Candace, Dr. Madeline, Dr. Denise, my very own daughter right there. Aren't these beautiful?
Yes.
And look at you.
Hey,
You look
girl.
like a Bratz doll on there. Remember the Brats? They had the big, beautiful eyes.
That's always my intention every time I get dressed, every morning.
Oh, really? It look like a Bratz doll.
Yeah. Not a
They're so
Barbie, a
beautiful.
Bratz.
Oh my goodness. My daughter had Brats and she absolutely used to love Brats. So there was our flower challenge. So fun, wasn't it?
It was.
So fun. Now, do you remember we had our fall leaves challenge? Our second beauty challenge was
Yes.
fall leaves. Look at Ashley again, bringing it, bringing the beauty, bringing the sultry. Look at Zaire, bringing it. Look at Tammy, bringing it with the fall leaves. Absolutely amazing. This is Pinterest worthy right here.
Yes.
One of our members, this is Pinterest worthy right here. And do you remember our spooky Halloween challenge?
I do remember the spooky. You know what? This is bringing back memories because I forgot about it until you just said it. Oh, I'm like, yes, I do remember.
You submitted something like 3 looks for that
I
challenge.
did submit 3 looks. It was so much fun. Oh, look at Zaire. Get it, girl.
Oh, Zaire was totally evil. She was totally
Yes.
evil. Yes, for that challenge. Look at you. That's one of your
My
looks.
niece, I remember that day so vividly. My niece thought I was
Really?
so beautiful. She's like, "Oh my goodness, Tay Tay, you're so beautiful."
Yes, your unicorn. Your
Yes.
unicorn. Yes, indeed. There's Ashley again. And there's your not so
That was the
innocent
bad unicorn.
unicorn. It's your other
Yes.
unicorn. It's like the alter ego, shadow self
Yes, good and
unicorn.
evil.
It's good and evil unicorn.
Yes, light and dark.
And then your Queen of Hearts, Bloody Queen of
Yes.
Hearts. Yeah, that was pretty
That was
interesting.
fun.
That was
That was
so
fun.
fun. And then my daughter with the puzzle face. That
So
was interesting.
beautiful.
I've never seen a look like that before. A puzzle face and different eyes.
Oh, I didn't even notice the different
Yeah,
eyes. Oh, wow.
two different
That's
eyes.
cool.
And the eye that's on this side is matching the blush and matching the lip.
Oh, I
You
love that.
notice? And the
Yeah,
eye on this side is not. Isn't that
I
interesting?
love it. Yes.
Look at Marita. She killed it with that spooky Halloween spider on the eye. Do you love? Do you love? Look at Sophia.
I
Yeah.
love all of our peeps. This brought back so many good memories.
Oh my goodness. Aren't our peeps the most amazing? Okay,
Yeah.
so what is the theme this time? This time we're turning it, the cycle goes back around to flower crowns. We love the flower crowns. We love the flower crowns. Do you love the flower crowns?
Yes, and it's the epitome of beauty. Like when you think of beauty, you think of you think floral. It's like that floral essence. So I love the flower crowns.
The flower crowns. We want you to bring it with the flower crowns. So now, on this page, remember again, text us so you can get access to this page. On this page, we're going to give you now the guidelines, the prizes, how you win, all of that. So, this is the theme for the 2024 Beauty Challenge flower crowns. Now, we want your most imaginative, beautiful, masterful, artistic rendition of a flower crown. And you must wear the flower crown in the photos. So, when you look back up here at all the flower crowns, this is just from Pinterest. It's just giving you ideas, and it's giving you, you can definitely go on Pinterest and get some inspiration. What are you thinking of these flower crowns? This red is insane.
I
I
got it. Now
I
it's
don't,
like I'm thinking about my own flower crown. I'm like, last time I went with purple. I do like the pink.
you like the pink?
I like the first one you showed. That one's really
Oh,
pretty.
the one all the way up top, her. Yes, she's
Mhm.
gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And I noticed that a lot of them use roses.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
the red
pretty.
roses. You know what I love about this? The ethereal nature of it. It's got the brow, it's got the cheeks, the lip. The makeup is not excessive. The statement with the red hair, the red outfit, and the red roses, insane.
Yes.
What a statement. What a statement. Now, the flowers don't have to be fresh flowers, they can be silk flowers, they can be any kind of flowers you want. We just need you to make a statement. Okay, so now how are we judging it? Here's the criteria. Let's look a little bit into the criteria. Oh, first, let's talk about the prizes. So we have three prizes. The first prize is, of course, the 5-day, 5-night retreat in Bali, valued at $5,500. It is on the website for $5,500, and it is a deal because what is the price of a transformed consciousness in Bali? Like, the first time I went to Bali, it absolutely blew my life wide open. Wide open. That is the energy of Bali. That's why people are talking to Bali. So we're going to be in Bali for 5 days, 10 days. Actually, we're going to be in Bali for 10 days and 10 nights. The first 5 days and 5 nights, we're going to be in Ubud, which is the spiritual center of Bali. It's right there in the center. Lots of monkeys. You're going to see the sacred monkey forest. This is my soul home. I've spent a lot of time in Bali. We're going to take you to the Kecak dance. The Kecak dance is a traditional fire dance in Bali and Balinese culture, and a play, and they have all the garb on that you see. Spectacular. We are staying in pool suites. Everyone in Bali has a pool suite. Do you love where we're staying in Bali? Oh my God.
Listen, Where we are staying in Bali alone will blow your mind. Just the location alone. And we spent, I was about to say hours, but we spent days, almost weeks, going through all of the plethora of different places that we can stay. So, what we landed on was absolutely divinely perfect for us, what we do, and the group of women that we have coming with us, women and men that are coming with us. But yes, the location alone is just breathtaking.
Do you see this room and everyone has a pool outside their window? Everyone has the pool outside their suite. Do you see these rooms?
Amazing.
I mean,
Like this is one of
and
those heaven moments. Like it's like heaven. I know when we were in Thailand, we it was nothing but a heaven moment, and I feel like Bali is going to be the same.
breakfast included every morning. So, hey, listen, if you're saying, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to win this retreat, let me go ahead and register. Go ahead and register. You can do that too. But how about that swim up breakfast? The little breakfast that
I
covers
can't
all the.
wait for the swim up breakfast.
Oh, I'm having that.
I can't wait for the swim up breakfast. I can't wait for the flower bath.
The
I
flower
can't I know you said it's overused, but I can't wait to be on that swing in
bottle
Bali.
swing.
I can't wait to see the monkeys. There's so much that I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for this summer.
Bali is just no words. It's no words. So that's where we're staying while we're in Ubud. And if you flip through here, this is still Ubud. If you flip through here, you'll get to where we're staying in Sonora Beach. So this is our accommodations in Sonora Beach. And that will be right by the beach. You can't go all the way to Bali and not go to the beach. We will have tons of Insta-worthy moments. You will have so many pictures. You will be doing so many things that you've never done before. There's beautiful, sweet indoor, outdoor living. It is absolutely magnificent. Free breakfast included every single day. So when you come with us on this retreat, of course, you don't have to wait to win it. You can, and if you don't win it, you can still go. Just register. That's all right. And if you are a globe trotter, the accommodations are included, of course. Well, and you have a lower price. And for everyone, if you're going to do the whole 10 days, 10 nights, you can do that. That's going to be spectacular. Not only is it spectacular, we're there for the Lionsgate. So the Lionsgate is on 8/8, and we start 8/7. Pardon me, we go from 8/7 to 8/17 in Bali. So you can see that what we're giving you is a real retreat, like a full blown retreat. When you click over there, you see everything that's included in the retreat. You see all accommodations included, all of these are included. Now, you are responsible for getting yourself there. And there's something I want to tell you about Bali. One way tickets to Bali will not work. We're going to be talking about this with the group that's going to Bali in the months coming up. We always have know before you go Zooms where we talk about visas and this and that and the other. And we have active WhatsApp group. Do we have a WhatsApp chat yet for Bali?
I will make one tonight.
Oh yay! We're really early. We're far in advance for Bali, which is good. So Bali is not one of the places where you can buy a one-way ticket. No, you cannot. When you go to Bali, they want to see your onward ticket. Now, you don't have to go back home. You just have to go onward. So, did you hear about those places now that you can go online and you can book an onward ticket for only $15? Did you hear about that, Harmony? Let me come off screen
No,
here.
I had not heard about that.
No, I just found out about this the other day. You know, when you travel and travel and travel, you hear so many different things, right? Some places you can go, family, listen very closely to this. Some places you can fly to with a one-way ticket. You can fly to Turkey, you can fly to Mexico with a one-way ticket. Other places do not have a one-way ticket. At the airport, if you do not show your onward ticket, you will not be able to board the flight to Bali.
Wow.
Yeah, you would. You would.
I believe that happened. One of the places that we went last year, they were like, "Oh no, where's your return flight?" And it was during. It had to probably have been when we did
Greece.
Thailand. I
Oh,
think it was.
Thailand.
It was one of those places because I remember having to look through and I found my ticket because it wasn't a return flight on it back to Ohio.
Right.
So it was either when we were in Thailand, Dubai, or when we did Italy, Greece. But one of those places, they were like, "No, sweetie child, show me how you're getting back home."
Because Bali is so beautiful They want you to keep it moving because everybody will come to Bali and stay and never leave. They
Yes.
can't have that. It's so beautiful. They want to know, when are you leaving? So there are these companies now that what they do is you can book an onward flight and they'll give you a receipt and everything. It'll look exactly like an onward flight. It's only $15 instead of like having to
Oh,
buy
but you're not
a
actually going
flight.
anywhere.
Hmm?
But you don't have to actually go anywhere with
No,
the
you're not
family?
going anywhere.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a hack. Yeah.
I love it.
15 bucks. I think it's called onwardtickets.com or something like that. For the countries, like nomads came up with that stuff, because
Oh,
the countries that you go to and they're like, oh no, you can't. They stop you at the airport. They won't even let you board the plane to Bali. It's not like you can even get there. You can't
mhm.
get on the plane unless you show them a ticket that's going somewhere else. So there are some places in the world that you cannot go on a one-way ticket. And there are other places in the world that you can go on a one-way ticket. So we always let you know that in advance, because I've been to all the places where I take you all. So therefore I'm a Sherpa. And I know, don't think you're going to go to Bali with a one-way ticket. Not happening. Okay. So you will hear me say that many times. Have your onward ticket. You could get a ticket. And if you just continue with us, you will have an onward ticket anyway going to Thailand, because we're going to Thailand. But the beauty about Bali is you can stay for 30 days
Nice.
pretty inexpensively. So if you win this trip, let's say you win the challenge, right? And you come to Bali, you don't have to just stay for 5 days and 5 nights. You can stay in Bali up to 30 days on a visa, one visa. Okay, family? So there's a lot of possibilities in here. Okay. So, and you might be wondering, is it open to men? No, it's not open to men. So men, get your women, get your wives, get your sisters, get your mamas, get all the women in your life that you love and that you want to be sexy again, your women, get them in here. We're going to get them back up spicy for you. We're going to get them back up spicy for you, okay? All right, so let's go on screen share and continue with how you're going to win this trip. So you've seen the trip, and that is the number one prize. Now, of course, you are responsible for airfare, and we're going to tell you when we're announcing the winners. You must be able to show proof of either airfare already purchased before we announce the winner. When we get narrowing it down to the last few, we've got to see proof that you can book a flight and go to Bali. Okay. Now, the second and third prizes are cash. So the second prize is a $500 cash reward. Both of these, and the $500. Oh, third prize is $250. I need to change that. So second prize is 500. Third prize is 250. So we'll correct that on the website. 250. They're paid in cash through either Cash App or PayPal. Now, let's talk about how we're going to determine these winners. Now, let me just share with you that we're walking through discussing this with you now, but at the top of the page is me in an explainer video. So this is an explainer video later on. When you get to this page, text us to get to this page, and you can watch the explainer video. You can look at all the pictures. You can see all the beauty challenges we did. You can see how to get in, all of that. Now, let's go to how we're going to determine the winners. 3 criteria. Wow us. Wow us. The wow factor. Harmony, what do you want to say about the wow factor?
I mean, when we talk about wow factor, please put in some thought, put in some creativity, ask a few family members, friends, maybe for some input, ideas. When we say wow, when we look at the picture and it's just like, wow, breathtaking. I'm sure you saw a few that were wow factors when we were going through the pictures above. But that wow factor, don't just submit a regular schmegular picture with a couple of flowers here and there. No, make it amazing. Make it something that not only we will say wow to, but you can use it on your own social media and everybody's like, wow. Like, really think about these pictures in a way that can take you to Bali. That's all I'm going to say. Like, envision Bali, envision the beauty of Bali, envision the flower baths in Bali, and envision the beautiful landscapes in Bali. Like, really get into the beauty vibe, the Bali vibe, and see what you can come up with.
Mm. All right, let's go to the next one, originality. So we want something we've never seen before, because you can wow us, but it could be like a replicated look of something
I
else.
have something funny to say.
Yes, talk to
When we did the first flower challenge, I just glued the flowers right in my wig, so nothing was falling off. I
Is
had
that what you
flowers
did
in
for
the
the first
wig.
flower challenge?
Yes. It
You
just
glued these
those
flowers
were
onto your
glued right
wig.
to the wig.
Yeah.
Nothing was coming. Like I was making sure not a flower fell off, nothing was out of place. Yes, those were glued directly to the wig.
Oh my good. Because me, I bought this whole dozen of hot pink roses. And I tell you, I was twisting and turning them roses to get them into some kind of shape for all them roses to be on my head. And after a while, it did start falling apart. I said, okay, let me lay down and take the rest of my pictures.
Well, that lay down picture is amazing.
Man, the pictures were like, wow. Okay, so originality. Okay, and the third criteria is creativity. Push the boundaries, go out your comfort zone, stretch yourself. This is what challenges are for. They're for doing the extraordinary, they're for doing things you would never do. What would you never do? And go there. Give yourself permission to go there. What do you want to say about that, Harmony?
Just exactly what you said. Give yourself permission. Like, so I remember when I was younger, I used to always walk around with face jewels. But then after I got older, I was like, people are looking at me. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And then when I saw Rev, I'm like, wait a minute. She got her face jewels. Let me bring that back. It's just being able to step into the being that you already are and do it in a way that makes you feel like it's a yes in your spirit. Like, yes, things that you no, Halloween is my favorite time of the year because you actually get to dress up and be who you probably would dress up and be every day. So we're giving you permission to get those creative juices flowing. We're giving you that permission. And then like what I found after the first beauty challenge was you put all of this thought and creativity into creating these beautiful pictures. That essence doesn't just leave once you're done taking the pictures. Like it's something else that you did in your consciousness to up level a little bit more, to make you think a little bit more about how you present yourself to the world on a daily basis. And no, I don't feel like everybody should have to wear makeup every day or have to, wear a dress every day or whatever. But just like Reb was saying, think twice before you walk out the house with Crocs and sweatpants and a little bit of drool right here. Like, at least put yourself together.
Resting your
I've seen it.
eyes.
I've seen it. I'm like, baby, come on.
You
Did you
didn't
even
even
look
try.
in the mirror today?
These women didn't even try. And
Didn't even
we understand.
try.
Yeah, they didn't even try. And we understand you have children, you have babies, you have to take care of mom and dad and the kids and the dog and the cat and all that. I was taking care of all of that and I still had to look some kind of way. I still had to put on a little bit of lip gloss or a little something that made me feel, yes, like,
Yes.
yeah. When you're like, yes, I'm killing it.
Yes.
We want people to have that feeling, for women to have that feeling. Now, I do want to let everybody know I love the comments. Femininity is a flower. You're absolutely right. I love how everyone is an active participant. Absolutely. This is beyond age. This is beyond whatever you look like, whatever shape you are. It doesn't matter. You bring you, okay? You bring you. Ha ha ha. Such a great point. Been there though, ready to get my sexy back. Come on. Come on. And look, the men, when they see this, they'll be nudging their women. Hey, get in this challenge. I'll pay for you to be in this challenge. Okay, giving away a room. Yeah, Alex, how are you? How are you? Okay, so looking at some of the comments. So, what I want to also stress to everyone is this is not a makeup challenge. So, you don't have to be, as you saw all those different faces, there were different levels of proficiency with makeup. This is not a makeup challenge. This is a beauty challenge. And beauty is not skin deep, beauty is heart and soul deep. We
Mm.
want to feel the beauty. We want the beauty to jump through the picture and yoke us up in the chest and say, I'm here. I've entered the
I'm here.
building.
I have arrived.
Well, yes,
Yes.
Because I think some people might get to thinking that it's a makeup challenge because they see makeup, but it's not. It's a beauty challenge because if you look at all of the different pictures, there's varying
Yeah,
levels of
some
makeup.
people didn't even wear makeup in some of the pictures with the flower challenge. Some people didn't even wear makeup.
Hmm. And some people don't need it,
Yeah,
right? Very natural, beautiful look. I think just mascara. And
yeah,
it's a beautiful look. You can feel the beauty, right?
yes,
You can feel the beauty. I love the joy being exuded in this picture. It's just
yeah.
pure joy, joy and fun, right? So you can feel the energy coming through on the pictures. Okay, let's go down to the judges now. How are we going to do this? Here are the judges. So all the pictures, they're going to be scrutinized. So we're going to tell you where to put your pictures, and we're going to really look at all the pictures. It was kind of hard to do this judging before, wasn't it, Harmony? We're going to bring in some help with the
It
judging.
was hard to do the judging before. We had so many amazing submissions. And I mean, honestly, when you look at those pictures, how do you pick just one? You know, so it definitely did take a lot of conversations to get down to our winners.
Yep. And this time we're also going to include some input from social media. So while we are not going to let social media make the final decision, we do know that there is going to be certain buzz around certain pictures. And so we'll take that into consideration too. So we're going to talk about the events. And at each of the three events, we're going to be showing pictures up on the big screen of the pictures that have come in. So that's going to be amazing. Okay, the eligibility. How is it that you are eligible to enter this challenge, this beauty challenge? Well, you must be a member of the online wellness the beauty and wellness club, the online wellness club. Any member can enter. You don't have to be a person that refers other people to the club. You can simply be a shopper in the club, any preferred member of the club. And if you're a member of the club, you know exactly what that is. As long as you are a preferred member of the club, you can enter. And you must also be a member as of August 31st of 2024. So you need to be a member through this time period. Now, all makeup, skincare, and beauty products must come from the Beauty and Wellness Club, right? We're giving you $5,500 worth of a trip. We're giving another $500 in cash, another $250 in cash. That's over 6,000. That's thousands of dollars in prizes. So you've got to know that you need to invest in yourself to get skincare, makeup, flowers, maybe an outfit, whatever you're going to do to wow us. You want to think, and you have time because we're going to give you the time, the dates that all of this is going to be in by. You have time to really get in there and put your look together and bring us something amazing that the world's never seen before. Okay. And like we said earlier, before we announce the winners, we are going to make sure that there's proof of airfare. We must know that you can get yourself to Bali for the retreat. You can choose either the Ubud retreat or the beach retreat. You can choose either one because we have two retreats going on in Bali. One first and then the next one. All right, how do you enter? So once you know you're eligible, how do you actually enter? You enter by submitting 3 photos of your completed look. You post them in 2 Facebook groups. You post them in the Wealth and Wellness Vortex Facebook group, and you post them in the Beauty Vortex Facebook group. Now let me bring up the 2 Facebook groups because while I do that, Harmony, anything you want to share?
I love what you said about when we're talking about, okay, well, I thought you just said it's not a makeup challenge. Some of the skincare that I know I used last year, well, when we did it the first time in the beauty challenge, when we talk about some of the skincare products, it really does do something wondrous to your skin. I promise you, just the skincare products alone will have your face looking like a Snapchat filter. So
Like a Snapchat filter, huh?
like a Snapchat filter without any filters, the skincare products will do that for you. So it's not like Rev said, it's not about the makeup. And when we talk about the products the 3 products that you can use, it could be anything. It could be any of the skincare products that we have. And again, something for everyone, non toxic, um, paraben free. Most of them are vegan, besides the one that has honey. So the products are amazing. And like I said, some of the toners, complete Snapchat filter.
Mm, I tell you. So this is where you can see that the members that before where our pictures were posted. Okay. So you can see how we post our pictures. They are posted in the two Facebook groups. Now, of course, so we're going to provide you with both the Facebook groups to put you in both the Facebook groups. Now, you don't have to only submit one look. If you want more chances at winning, you can submit more than one look. Wow us with three looks, but no more than three. You can do one look, two looks, or three looks. If your one look is super strong, then just do one look. If you want to put some insurance on it, do two looks. Okay. Now, while we don't mind minimal editing to photos, don't overdo it. We don't want you to create the whole photo from photo edit, the whole picture from photo editing, because once again, this is a beauty challenge. This is not a photo editing challenge. Anything you want to share about that, Harmony?
Yes, there has to be flowers in the flower challenge.
Right.
If
Don't
you
get
just
some
edit some
digital flowers,
flowers,
AI
you'll be able to
flowers.
tell. I am the best with AI and artificial intelligence, and I'm the best with all of that. So we will be able to tell if the flowers are actually flowers that you have on your body or on your person, as opposed to you just editing them on after the picture is taken.
That's exactly right. It says you must wear the flower crown in the photos. So there's no AI because anybody can do that, right? Now, let's talk about these three photos. So you're going to give us three photos of your completed look. You're going to post them in both the Facebook groups. Now, the photos need to be wow, right? So look at your lighting, look at your background. Look at this is a time for you to go all out like you're going to the Grammys, beyond Grammys. This is like Hollywood production. Make it the best you can make it, because this is what, when you were saying earlier, Harmony, that when you do these things, it stays with you. When you are super fabulous, you can't go back to being a schmuck like later that afternoon,
Not
right?
even later that year. I don't even think it's a possibility.
Yes, the fabulousness stays with you, right? Now, when you post your three pictures, this is very important. You must list the item numbers of all the beauty, skincare, hair care, and color cosmetics products you used to create your look, because they all must come from the Wellness Club. This gives us all an even playing field, because somebody might go over here and get this Danessa Myricks fabulous glitter, makeup, and somebody might go over here and get this amazing Benefit, and somebody might go over there and get some stuff from Sephora and all that. We want an even playing field. So this is the easiest way to know that everybody's working with the same thing. Okay. And that's a fair opportunity for everyone who is in it. No one should have a benefit, or I should say, an advantage. Now, if you are a professional makeup artist, goes without saying, this is not the contest. This is not the challenge for you, because we don't want someone who's like a professional entering in this. This is for any and all of our members. And we love our members so much. And we love all of the women that are members, and really having them feel beautiful and special. Okay. So you've got to list out the item numbers. If you post three pictures and you do not put the item numbers, the pictures will not be entered. Period. We need to see the item numbers of all the things you're using, so that as we look at the pictures, and we're going to do some close-ups. Do you ever watch that show Glow Up? Have you ever seen that show, Harmony? Can you hear
No,
me?
I've never seen Glow Up before.
Oh my goodness. Y'all have got, wait a minute, let me put this show on. Glow Up TV show. It's on Netflix. If
Oh,
y'all
okay.
have never seen Glow Up, you need to watch it, because Glow Up will give you so many amazing ideas of looks. They're just so imaginative. Do you know what I'm saying? They
Wow.
give you, yeah, they will give you these glow up looks. They are insane. Some of these glow up looks.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, you need to watch Glow Up, family. Get in there on Netflix, watch Glow Up. I think it's got like 3 seasons. And the makeup is it's insane. And you know what? Even if you don't want to do all of that, because like we said, it's not a makeup challenge, it's a beauty challenge. Even still, it will ignite your imagination, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it'll ignite your imagination. And that's what we want. Okay, so you're going to list all the item numbers of everything you use to create your look because we're going to look at that too. And then you don't only have to share your pictures in the Facebook groups. You can put your pictures all over social media. And when you do, if you could use the what is beauty hashtag what is beauty, and hashtag 2024 beauty challenge, that is just going to get so much circulation on social. Now, here's a couple of things to remember: have fun. It's a challenge. Did you have fun, Harmony, with the other challenges?
Absolutely. The challenges all were so much fun. Just to sit there and think. I know everybody's probably been whipping out their phone looking on Pinterest already. Just to even sit back and take a moment to think about what beauty means to you and how you can portray that in the picture, and then going to the store and picking out all of the items, all of the flowers. I even think I used butterflies and pearls in my last challenge. Just thinking about all of that stuff. It just gives you this sense of joy, happiness, bliss that sometimes we might have sleeping on a day-to-day basis, but this was one of
Mm.
those challenges that it had awakened something in me that was sleeping for a long time, and I feel like it brought so much to my life. All three of the challenges, I feel like it brought so much to
Ooh,
my life that it
ooh,
definitely had me walk different from that point forward.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I hopped over to Pinterest just to get some ideas. Aren't they fabulous? I mean, the sky's the limit. You have no limit to what you could create. None whatsoever. Look at that. And she's got the red on here. What a powerful use of red. Red around the eye. That is iconic. This look right here, this is iconic. So, how can you integrate what you have on with the makeup? This is not a lot of makeup, yet it's super dramatic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, super dramatic. So yeah, what can you create? What can you create? I think we're going to have the most, this is going to be probably one for the record books, right? So have fun, stretch yourself, go outside the box, go outside the box. We keep saying that. No competition. This is not a contest. This is a challenge. A challenge is with yourself, you with yourself,
Mhm.
right? Like we said several times, it's a beauty challenge, not a makeup challenge. And this is all coming from self love. Anything you want to say before we go on to the events in the book?
No, I think we have covered everything in a good in a nice wrapped it up in a nice bow.
Wrap it up with a nice bow. Okay, now let's give you the dates. And once again, if you just joined us, you can get to this page by texting us. You're going to text us right here in order to be able to get all this detail and watch the explainer video about how to win a 5 day, 5 night retreat in Bali. I cannot wait to see who's going to win this retreat. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see who is going to win this retreat. I cannot wait. Okay, let's look at the dates. So here are some important dates. The last day to submit photos is June 15th, 2024. So now, all of you procrastinators out there, what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I was just laughing at procrastination. This ain't the time for that. This is not the
Because
time for that.
It's a big project. You want to start getting your Pinterest board together. You want to start getting your colors together. You want to start getting the structure. You could build a flower crown like in your arts and crafts space if you have one. You want to get the outfit together. Maybe you're going to be nude down to a certain point. Of course, they have to be passable on social media.
Social
So,
media.
not right, not too much nudity, but shoulders or something like that. So, the last day to submit your photos is June 15th. We'll tell you why in a moment. Here are the events. The first event, the What is Beauty event, is 60 days from now. As we film this is March the 5th. So 60 days from now is the first event. It's in Atlanta. We're going to show you how you can be at that Atlanta event if you're in Atlanta. The What is Beauty event Miami is on June 8th. And the What is Beauty event is in Dallas on the 22nd of June. Now that's where we are announcing the winners. We're announcing the winners on June 22nd of 2024, which will still give you 6 weeks to get your airfare to Bali. And when we say 6 weeks, we mean that you can buy it. Do you want to talk about that? Because you mentioned something interesting about that the other day about airfare.
Yeah, airfare, I have always found the really good sweet spot, and experts say the sweet spot is 6 to 8 weeks, somewhere in between there. Once you get to 4 weeks, it starts. Once you pass the fifth week and the fourth week, the price starts going back up. So I've always found that the really good sweet spot is about 6 weeks, and that's what I have lived by. I've been to 26 countries, and I don't ever book the ticket until we get right at 6 weeks. Sometimes 7, but usually anywhere between 6 and 8. But 6 weeks has always been the sweet spot. And I will look. I mean, like if somebody has an amazing deal that you're not going to get anything better than that, go ahead and book it. However, the rule of thumb is just 6 weeks is really a good sweet spot. If you wait to 3 weeks, it's going to be more and more and more expensive. So 6 weeks is really a good point. And I tell people, like, it's March 5th. If you try to go get your ticket to Bali right now, it's going to be expensive. So a lot of people think, oh, I'll book, I got to get my flight. Like, so many people try to get their flight so early. And I'm like, don't get your flight. They're not going to sell out.
No, they're definitely not going to sell out.
They're not going to sell out. Wait till that 6 to 8 week sweet spot.
Mm-hmm. So, being that we will have, keep narrowing it down, right? We're going to keep narrowing down our all of our pictures down to like top 10 and then, down, down, down until we get to the 3. So, we're going to be showing the pictures at the events. So, depending on how many pictures we have in May, we'll show the May pictures at the May event, and June we would definitely be showing tons of pictures in the June event, and the winners are going to be announced at the event Saturday, June 22nd. Now, the date to submit your photo, the last day is June 15th. You can submit it March 31st. You can submit it April 30th. You can submit it May 1st. We said the last day to submit it is June 15th. That is the end. Doors closed. So you want to think far in advance. Okay, I'm going to submit my look in April. I'm going to submit my look in May. Okay. Now, here are the dates of the retreat. If you are the winner and you are coming with us to Ubud, the dates for that is 8/7 to 8/12. And if you are going to be in Sonora Beach with us, if you choose that one, that date is 8/12 to 8/17. Now let's talk about these events. So if you go back to the link that I dropped in the chat. I dropped a link in the chat earlier, and I'm going to come off screen share. I'm going to drop it again. Harmony, what do you want to say about the events? The events was just incredible.
Yes, I am looking forward to all of the events. Again, we're going to be in Atlanta, Dallas, and Miami. And one of the things that I loved so much about our events, we say it all the time, when you're watching us live, you're going to get, Reverend Love is always going to be putting down some knowledge, some wisdom, all of that goodness. When you are live in person at an event, all of the events, it's like those experiences that you're so grateful for at the end of it. I'll never forget our 222 event. That was like, it was like all of the angels came and sang at the 222 event. So when we have events like that, it really does make you feel like you have that sense of community, that spiritual community that I know a lot of people feel like they lack until they find, not meaning you don't have to just find us, but any type of spiritual community where you feel like you are not only you are loved, but when you leave out, you feel like you're going home and you can integrate yourself back into your world with the proper tools and resources. So that's what I love about all of our events, especially the last What is Beauty events. Like I said, they were amazing. They were incredible. They were very well attended. Everybody had a good time. And people still talk about, like when you said it was 2018, I couldn't even believe it was so long ago because people still talk about that today. So definitely will leave a lasting impact on everybody that comes.
Love that. Love that. Now, if you were asking yourself, I don't know anything about this wellness club, I don't know anything about it, all good, because if you send us a text and you then say, how do I become a member of the wellness club? Once you send us a text, we can text. So you got to send that first text. And remember, if you have texted before and you texted stop, before we can text you again, you've got to text start. Okay, stop, start, stop, start. And then that tells the system it's okay to text you. Otherwise, we cannot text you. Okay, because sometimes people wonder, well, I'm texting the word and I don't get anything back. Maybe a year or 2 years or 3 years ago, I've been doing this for a very long time. As you see, that it's coming up on 20 years. You might have sent us a text at some point that said stop. And if so, just send us another text that says start. By the way, I like when people text stop because we pay for every text we send out and we don't want to send out texts to people that don't want the text. So I like that actually.
Yes.
Right? It's good. If we're not serving you, then it's all good. Just text stop. Yet, if you have ever sent stop, you've got to send start. And then we can text you again. Let's talk about these events in the book and then we're going to wrap up. So, we're going to go back to that same link that I dropped in the chat. I know this is a lot of pages, but if you just go to that link in the chat, it has everything on that one page for you and tells you what to do. The event, the What is Beauty event. So here we have the What is Beauty event, and here they are the dates. Screenshot it so you see the What is Beauty events. They're full day events on a Saturday, 9 to 5. What do we do at the events? The events are powerful. As you can see, it's 60 days to the first event. Here are what we're going to be doing at the events. We're going to have workshops on how the toxins are all over cosmetics, beauty care, skincare. We have got to get rid of that. Then we're going to go into next level skincare, your morning rituals, your beauty rituals, evening rituals. We're going to do some makeup application. You're going to play in makeup. We're going to do self-care and beauty rituals that are deeply rooted in self-love. We're going to give you a goodie bag, samples, product samples, play in skincare, play in the vegan body care, all of it. When you leave out of there, you will leave out the iconic goddess that you are. Now, we want you to wear white in the morning. If you can, that's us at the, don't we look so much different than how we looked years and years and years ago? What an up level. I love it.
Yes.
I love the up level. I love it. So in the morning, we're going to have an all white photo shoot. So in the morning at all the events, wear white in the morning. We're going to have a photo shoot. Then at lunch, we usually change. And in the afternoon, we'll wear something like this where you see black, white, hot pink. So we're going to do more photos in the afternoon session, photo shoot, black, white, and hot pink, any combination, completely up to you. Okay, you can do all black, you can do all white, it's up to you. We love coordination for the
Yes.
social media pictures. Don't these pictures look fabulous? Isn't it fabulous?
Yes. That's one of my favorites.
Oh my God, did they kill it at Wealthy Goddess or what?
Yes.
They killed it at Wealthy
Look at
Goddess.
Denelsia.
Look at
I
Denelsia.
hope Denelsia comes to an event this year. She's the party
Baby.
starter.
Wherever Denelsia goes, that's where the party is.
Period. And the
She's
party
the
does
party.
not start until she walks in the door. So
It don't
the
start till
party
she
can
gets
start.
That's right. And don't let her have a drink in her hand. It's on and popping, baby. And I can assure you, some men at the bar are gonna buy Denelsia some drinks, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yes, and some food too. I've been looking like, oh, honey, teach me your ways.
baby. And Delcia does have an OnlyFans. So,
Yes,
hey,
she
if
does.
you want to taste everything she's putting down.
Definitely one of my favorite humans.
Woo, I love me some Delcia. She is no holds barred, okay?
She got the sexual energy thing down
Oh,
packed.
she can teach the
She
class.
don't need no class on it.
She can teach the class on sexual energy, baby. Come with it. And you know what I love about Delcia too? She's not just all body and all looks and all of that. She is a super smart, super intelligent author, writer, and she's the royal scribe. I know in a past life she was a royal scribe in Egypt and all those temples because Denelzia writes I bet you we can go back and ask Denelzia any live stream. Denelzia, what did Reverend Val say at 2 minutes and 53 seconds into the live stream? She said, did it, did it, did it. I mean, she's got it.
She
Like,
does.
yeah, yeah. So Denelzia is just amazing family member. I love all our family. Our family is bomb.com. Okay, so the gift is the event is only $49, really inexpensive. If you are a member of the Wellness Club, it's only $22. Okay, so if you're a member, you're not going to register on this page that's at the website because this is a $49 page. And you can see there you can pick. Now, if you pick the Atlanta event, once you register and you want to come to another one, complete the first transaction and come back to this page and do the other one, and then complete that and come back and do another one if you want all three of them, okay? Because this is not going to do all of them at once. All right. So you can see all the detail about the event. Lastly, about the book. I'm tired of talking. Can you talk about the book?
Absolutely. So again, the first book, every event we sold out of books. The first book was so beautiful. Everybody submitted what beauty was for them. So that's what we are doing again in this book. So the What is Beauty anthology is back. If you are not an author, you always dreamed about being an author, now is your chance. If you have always dreamed about being a best-selling author, now is your chance, because I guarantee you this book will be on the bestsellers list. From my lips to God's ears, this book is going to be on the bestsellers list. You don't have to be a professional writer to be a part of the book. We do have some requirements, 500 to 2,000 words. That is not a huge amount of writing. And we really want you to just write what is beauty for you and go with the flow of it. So one of the requirements is to provide one of your favorite beauty rituals. So that could be maybe you take a flower bath at your house. Maybe you take a certain type of bath during the full moon. I don't know, whatever your ritual is, whatever you do with your beauty regimen that you want to share, something that you feel like will help all the other goddesses reading the book up level their beauty ritual in their life. So this is also going to be a book that you can use to build your business, whatever business that is. Like, as we've said many times before, that business card is so outdated. Most people now, they hand you a book or something substantial, and now you will be able to say you're a published author. We're going to allow you to submit 2 links, whether that be a Facebook, a website, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. You will have the ability to submit 2 links so that our readers, people that are buying the book, they know how to get in contact with you, which will absolutely build your business on so many levels, whatever that business is. So whether you are building a beauty business, whether you are building your coaching practice, a holistic business, whatever type of business you have, if you're a holistic practitioner, whatever type of business you have, this will definitely be one of those marketing tools, marketing resources that you can utilize to just up level every area of your life and absolutely your business and your bank account. So it did for everyone the last go round. So I'm certain that it's going to be even more so this year in 2024.
Love it. Then we're going to meet with the coaches, with the authors on 3 Zoom sessions. We will record them so that we can go through the steps for submitting everything in excellence. I think the date, yeah, by May 31st, 2024. You need to be, I said register, yet we need to change that to we're going to be complete because we want the books to be at the June events.
Yes. And if you do decide to be an author in this book, I highly recommend that you try to make it to as many of the events as possible because it's the What is Beauty event, but it's kind of like a book tour. That's how it wound up being last time, and see who you know in those areas. If you have, like, I have a whole lot of people in Miami, and I mean, not Miami, I have a whole lot of people in Atlanta, and I have a whole lot of people in Texas. Not so many people in Miami, so I'm going to make sure that the Atlanta event and the Texas event are well attended. So just start thinking now, who do you know in those areas that you can invite to the event? It, like I said, the book signing is one of those fun, exciting things that you just can't wait to do. Have all your people come out and support you.
And I love that in the book, you could sign it on your page because we had so many authors in the book last time.
Yes. That was a really nice that was a really nice thing. And then, like, let's just say I'm someone and I come there, I might have a couple of my favorite authors in the book, so I can get multiple signatures from the author. So that's why it's really good, if you are going to be in the book, to try to come to as many of the events as possible that you see fit. But honestly, I think I missed one, and we did what, a 4-city or 5-city tour the last time, and I think I missed one, and every event was just fire. So definitely, we're promising you something that can change your life in so many different ways. When we think about What is Beauty, and the Flower Challenge, and a free, and not, I don't like to use the word free, winning a trip to Bali, and being a published author. And let me tell you, Reverend Love has so many best-selling books. That's somebody you definitely want to be attached to as an author.
Love it. We love books around here. We love books around here. We do. So, what is the anthology for this What is Beauty book that we're creating? And let's talk about the investment to be in the book. Just like the ACIM book that we did last year. We did the ACIM book in 2022, didn't we? Not in 2023, 2022.
2022. Mm-hmm.
We did the ACIM book then. So this book is the same investment as the ACIM book, $500. If you are a member of the Wellness Club, it is only $222. So you can register right on this page, and you can you can get there right from that link that I dropped in the chat. Now I want to come off screen share and talk a little bit about why you want Danelsia said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was taking notes yesterday. I love it. Hey, May, how are you? How you love it? How you love it? Oh, Danelsia was laughing while we were talking about her.
I didn't even realize she was on live. Hey, girl.
Oh, yeah, she was. You didn't see her in the chat earlier.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, you can't see the chat?
I can't see anything from the chat. No, I don't see a chat. No.
Oh,
when I'm in the studio, I don't see the chat.
Oh, that is interesting. I never knew that. I thought the guests could see the chat too.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I'll show you what she's saying. There's one of the retreat. There it is next. There it is next. There it is next. Those are the nosy comments. May, how you love it? How you love it? So let's talk about this book. Family, holistic healers, coaches, authors, all of you thought leaders. This book is for you to be in because this book is marketing for your business. Now, you know, Reverend Val, I love marketing and sales. I do, because money is lovely. The more, the better. That's what I say about money. The more, the better. Money is energy. And like all forms of energy, the more you have, the better, right? Have more energy than you require. Yes. So this book, think strategically about your business. If you have a beauty business, a holistic healing business, you're a Reiki master, you're anything in the healing arts, you're a yoga instructor, you're a massage therapist, any person in the healing arts, have an entry in this book, because this book is going to go to thousands of people. We're going to have a hardcover version, we're going to have a paperback version, and we're going to have an ebook version. And so imagine your links are in there, and in there we're also going to include 50 beauty rituals. I got a whole bunch of them, and I'm sure all the authors have beauty rituals, and you'll hear beauty rituals from different people. So we're going to include the beauty rituals on it. And unlike the ACIM book, because this is our third anthology that we're doing with the family. And every time we do an anthology, we learn more. So when we did the ACIM authors, we walked them through doing all the steps and they did the steps. This one is going to be a done for you. We're doing the steps this time. We're doing the
And
steps.
honestly, it was easier for us to do the steps with the What is Beauty book as it was when we did the ACIM book. So I feel like it's going to be more beneficial for everyone involved.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be so good. So we're going to assemble a book. We're going to do the formatting for the book. We're going to do all of that, cover design, all of that. And then everyone that's in the book will get the PDF version and you'll get the ebook version. And if you want to, you can publish it if you like, because we are all giving each other publishing rights. You can publish it on your own KDP if you want. Yet, if you don't want to publish it yourself at all, you can order copies of the published version that we're going to put out there. Okay, so you can do it or not do it. What we know is that we know how to make people authors. I've been doing that for a
Mhm.
very long time. Do you know somebody on Facebook told me the other day, Reverend Val, came to one of your author classes, had to be about 20 years ago. I was like, oh, she's one of my
Wow.
first author classes.
I didn't even know you were teaching that 20 years ago.
I did your book in a weekend. I think that was 2006, 2000,
Wow.
back in the day. Jiwa came. Dr.
I
Jiwa
don't
was
even
there.
remember what I was doing in 2006. I didn't
Oh
know you were
my
teaching that back then.
goodness. Yeah, it was your book in a weekend. And then I also did it on, I did a couple of, they weren't online, they were on conference calls. Remember the conference
Mhm.
calls that you
Yeah,
got?
because we didn't have online in 2006.
So I used to do conference calls. And do you know how I used to spread the word about my business back in the day? On the radio. I was on
I
the radio.
remember getting radio ads. I did that too. Those are
Yep.
so expensive, and I don't even think that.
But I didn't used to do ads. I used to get invited on the radio because I was a financial
Oh,
advisor. So I used to go on all
oh,
these black radio stations in Baltimore. And I went on Frank Ski when I just was starting. He was big in Baltimore. And I went on Frank Ski's radio show, morning show. And he was asking me all kinds of questions. And this was around the time that what is the name of that beautiful, beautiful singer that's real suave? Well, let me think now. Tony Braxton. This was
oh.
around the time that Tony Braxton had filed bankruptcy. And they were
Mm.
asking, how could she have made all that money and filed bankruptcy? And so we were talking about that on the show. And I put my phone number out there for American Express. I had just started American Express. I got home, I had something like 96 voicemails.
Woo!
That's how I started my financial planning practice. And I had like 20 appointments on my calendar the first week. And when I told my field vice president about it, his face was looking shocked. I was like, "Is that not enough?" He said, "No, you're only supposed to have 10 on your calendar. Like,
Wow.
we're not going to be able to see all these people." That's a good problem to have. That's a good
Yes.
problem to have, you know? So that's how I started my, but back in the day, that's what I used to do. I used to do a lot of radio. Now I do a lot of YouTube. Now, family, if you are unclear on anything that we talked about, all good, because you're going to go to that link that I dropped in the chat. I'm going to drop it again and I'm going to pin the comment as well. And on that page, just go through everything that we talked about. And then if you are in the Facebook groups, you can ask questions in the Facebook groups. We'll get you in the Facebook groups. Okay. Anything you want to conclude with, Harmony? I cannot wait to see what these makeup looks are going, what these, let me not say makeup,
No.
what these beauty looks are going to look like.
I'm just really, I don't like to use the word excited. I'm just really happy about all that we have coming up this year, from the beauty challenge, from the book to Bali, Indonesia, something that's been at the top of my bliss list for since you went back in, what year was that?
I
28,
first went to Bali in
2016?
2015.
2015, when you moved to Bali, and I'm like, what is she doing? How do you just move to Bali with a suitcase and a one way
I
ticket?
know.
Like, I didn't understand. So it's been at the top of my bliss list ever since then. So I just feel like this year is going to be so special for so many different reasons.
It is. And family, I also want to let you know that in May, we have the Christian Witches Convention a little more than 2.5 months from now. It is back in New Orleans. People have already been registering. That is going to be the bomb.com magical place to be. And I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow night on Witchy Wednesday. I'm going to be live on Witchy Wednesday tomorrow night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Anything you want to say, Harmony, to all of our beautiful people before we go?
No, I don't have anything else to add. I feel like tonight has been incredible, and I just like I said, I know what this year holds for so many people, and I can't wait to see who this winner is going to be.
I'm, I'm
Somebody's about to win a trip to Bali. Let that
Somebody's
sink
about to
in.
win a retreat in Bali. And
Yes.
everybody at the retreat is going to look at them like, you didn't have to pay to be here. Like they're going to be walking around by the pool. I didn't have to pay to be here. They're going to,
Yes, I think this is a Balinesian dress I have on today. It has all the like the pink and
oh,
orange flowers. I'm ready. I was feeling Bali vibes this morning or something.
oh, were you? Yes, we love Bali vibes. And then we're going to go to the temple, and we're also going to go to the temple that cleans ancestral energy.
Mm.
Dr. Denise Bacchus got in those springs, the those springs at the temple, world famous temple. People love that temple. That temple is crawling with people. And in Bali, you actually have to dress appropriately for the temple. So we'll talk all about that for all you Bali retreat attendees. We'll be talking about that. Love you, family. Have a beautiful night. Mwah. We'll see you in the beauty challenge. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.